Yeah, the celebrations begin, and this is what makes Italy so beautiful as well. It's the backdrop, the Duomo. The Inter fans finally can celebrate. You got the bus going around the entire city. All the Milan fans hiding inside their houses for this next year. They don't have any of the bragging rights, but beautiful to see. And it's a great way that they did it with Christian Chivu, who breaking records, scoring so many goals, and had some fantastic individual performances within his squad.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful to see. I must admit, the Italians do it a lot better than us English. There'll be cans everywhere, wouldn't they? And people.
Hooligans.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that. There'll be people everywhere, but you know.
Take it easy.
It's a celebration. No, that was beautiful to see, to be fair. Be nice to be there once.
You've never been to Italy before? You're just saying you'd
No,
like
I've never
to go
been to
and cover
Milan
the
before,
football?
no. So,
I mean, look at that, though.
It's beautiful. You do it
It's
properly.
Alto Rosso Nero, eh?
Not a good day for Milan as well, who haven't even guaranteed Champions League football for next season. This is incredible, though, isn't it? To see the streets flooded in this
That's what
fashion.
football's all about.
Whoever doesn't jump is red and black.
Is a Milan
Whoever
fan.
doesn't jump is a Milan fan. So loud in the stands there. But what a special day for Inter.
How nice is this to see, Matteo?
Oh, it's brilliant. A perfect day in Milan for it as well. The crowds and just the atmosphere as you get closer and closer to the Piazza Duomo. Here it is right here, just outside the legendary Duomo, an area that we've all been to for work, that the players always go to if you're with Milan or Inter. You go here to celebrate, and what a year it's been for them. In a year that started off with some questions, obviously, because you're going from Inzaghi, who was a sure thing, to Chivu, but I think Kivu's proved any doubters wrong very quickly, right?
He sure has, because they've had an incredible season by all the metrics. 86 points, still one match day to go as well, so they've won it with ease. Napoli qualified for the Champions League earlier on today. Milan, Roma, Como and Juventus all still now fighting for the last two places, because Italy have got 4 places for the Champions League for next season, meaning it's all going to be really interesting on the final match day, especially after Juve lost today against Fiorentina, meaning the destiny is really outside their hands now. We're going to talk more about that race in just a bit, but just for Inter, today we just got to see the fruits of their labour, would you say, Grella, and just to see them enjoy what's been a special week, a special season.
Yeah, for sure, and they won it rightfully so, and they scored the most goals, and they played fantastic on both sides of the football. They play a more modern version of football as well, which I think is also overall good for Italian football. And they put a lot of work in. It's a team that works hard. It's an organization that works hard. And, you know, in Italian football and Italian culture, I think there's a sense of pride in being clever and being smart in making good business decisions. I think there's a sense of pride in that. And they do the best business, that hands down, they do the best business. Some of the guys we were talking about at the trophy ceremony that came in, I mean, Chivu is probably the best example of it, right? How do you put a coach with 13 games professionally involved in this sort of structure? Because you think, okay, we need a guy who understands it. Who understands it more than a treble-winning player that you had, that you can get from Parma for nothing? What an incredible piece to the puzzle they found in Chivu, but they found a piece of the puzzle with Sommer. They found a piece of the puzzle with Akanji. They found a piece of the puzzle with Thuram, with a couple seasons ago, with Boni, I think was a fantastic signing as well. Zielinski, they also got for free. So this is the cleverness, would you say furbezza? Is that a word?
The savviness.
We understand.
Furbezza. The cleverness, the savviness, the understanding of how to do business. That's, for me, when I was a kid growing up watching Italian football, that's what I loved the most, was like how Juventus or Inter or these top teams could grab a player and then shine him up, make him look amazing, and then all of a sudden they buy this asset for 5 million or less, and all of a sudden he goes through the roof. I think we saw it with Napoli, with Kvaratskhelia last season, but all the teams that are successful in Italy is because they find good ways to do business.
You made a great point, though. It's how they've spent money. Çalhanoğlu, free transfer. Marcus Thuram, free transfer. Acerbi.
That's how you do it.
All these guys. Who have they actually outspent money on and it didn't work out? Yeah, of course, they haven't been perfect, right? You can make a case.
Enrique.
Luis Enrique and Diouf weren't perfect, but they're like peripheral figures. They're not guys that we're going to expect it to be starters, right? And then you see the money that Milan and Juventus have wasted, and we know that Serie A, spending money comes at a premium. Like, it is really difficult to buy a guy that is the finished product. You got to get guys in the bargain bin. Look at what they did when they saw that Onana, they were getting this crazy offer from United. They're like, yeah, 50 million. have him. They went on and got a guy for free in Jan Sommer, who, because of his age, he came at a lower valuation. He was near the end of his career, and he gave them a great season. He slipped a little bit this season, but overall, that was a great signing. Marotta's done this, just like he did at Juventus for many years. He is playing one of the best games in the sporting director role out of any club, I think, in Europe. I mean, they had limited funds, Poppy. Those funds sometimes were frozen because of the Chinese ownership, the Sunni ownership. Like, they've had some bumps in the road of just like free-flowing cash, just spending whatever they want. And they've been able to remain competitive despite some financial hiccups along the way.
It's a strength of planning. It's as simple as that. And the beautiful thing is that they're not reliant on one coach or one player. They're not one coach or one signing away. It's because the system works. Like Napoli. Napoli's season was beautiful last year, but it's because they got Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte was the figurehead that moved it. This Inter is interchangeable, and it's because of Marotta. And by the way, I know part of the conversation is about Juventus. Look at Juventus's results ever since Marotta left. Look at Inter's results. There's a direct correlation of which club went this way and which club went the opposite way. And that's, you need to be this clever when you're in Italian football because the funds are not there. You can't be missing on signings. And I know Christian Kivu, he only has 13 games in charge, and it's not just about that he understands the DNA. He went the long route. He coached the youth team. There's a clip of him and Pio Esposito in the locker room together saying, I remember when this kid was this young. Italian football is going to move to that. Italian football is going to be moving to promoting the young kids. We don't have to go out there and buy the striker anymore. We have him in-house. So it's a beautiful collective. It's this coming together that I think Inter fans feel even more proud that it's a team. It was the squad that won this Scudetto.
And really quickly, they're spending a lot of money on the training ground. We were just there a month and a half ago at Piano Gentile. They're really proud of what they're doing, making a state-of-the-art facility. We've seen Fiorentina go that with Casa Viola or whatever it's called. So this is in the right direction. It's not always negative. There's some positivity coming along here.
It was beautiful over there.